Are you a Nigerian youth and you don't know how to cope with the present situation in Nigeria? Stay with me in this video as I'll be exposing one top secret on how I've been able to cope with the present situation in Nigeria as a Nigerian youth, and it has really been working for me. If you're new here, you're welcome. If you're returning, you're welcome. My name is Chioma Otie, and you're welcome to Youth Quick with Chioma, where we talk about everything youth under the sun. If you're new here, ensure that you smash the subscribe button and hit the notification button so that you get to see every video as soon as I post it. You're welcome back. So as I said, I'm going to be sharing with you one tip on how I've been able to cope with the present hard situation in Nigeria, because all of you agree with me that the situation in Nigeria now is very hard.
Exactly.
So what I've been able to actually deploy that's been helping me is the concept of escapism, and it's been defined by the American Psychology Association as the tendency to escape from the real world to the safety and comfort of a fantasy world. I know this might not sit very well with some people, but this concept is really very helpful because it helps you move away from the present difficult reality to a more desired or tranquil situation where you are able to imagine certain things or think about certain things that may not seem very realistic, but then you can actually bring that particular concept to real life. It just relieves you of some kind of stress from burdens and all of these things. You get to leave certain unpleasant situations or circumstances, and then you think straight. You can imagine yourself in a particular place, or you might imagine yourself dreaming of your future, and then you now bring it to the reality. And it works very well. It has really been working for me because Nigeria is so hard. You can practice escapism by taking yourself to a point where you imagine Nigeria in a very good situation. You imagine yourself in Nigeria in a better place, maybe after the elections, I don't know, but just imagine Nigeria thriving. And then when you imagine it that way, you now bring it to the reality. It reduces the burden of how bad it is, because so many people have been falling into depression because they keep thinking to themselves, Nigeria seems so difficult. Can I really even bring my dreams or aspirations to fruition in this country that doesn't seem to be working? And this works across different parts. It could be for Nigeria, as I just said. It could also work for your dreams, your aspirations, your future, anything at all that you are finding difficult doing at the moment. When you have yourself think about it in a different light, from a more optimistic perspective, you get to realize that it is not going to be so difficult because it just makes things look easy for you. And then when you come back to reality, which is the tragic part, some people come back to reality and then it now feels like they never practice escapism. But when you bring your escapism reality to your real life reality, it gets to help you because you now discover that you are feeling better. You are really feeling better. So I just hope that this works for you because it has really been working for me. I imagine myself in a Nigeria where everything is thriving. Our education system is working, no ASU strike. I imagine consistent light. I imagine tax being lesser than it is. I imagine a life where youth have a say. I imagine so many things, and when I bring it to the reality of Nigeria, I know that it is not true or it is not realistic at the time, but then when I imagine that I have brought that to reality, I know this sounds a bit complicated, when I bring that reality from my escapism journey to my real reality, and I discover that this is something that is possible. This is something that is doable. And before you know it, I start feeling optimistic. So escapism essentially just makes you feel optimistic or more positive about your reality. I hope that with what I just said, you have been able to understand ways to cope with the situation in Nigeria, and you can also merge this with your own way of coping in Nigeria, because I know that you all have one way or the other that you've been coping in Nigeria. So but this is my own way, and I hope that it works for you too. So remember, if you are new here, ensure that you subscribe to this channel, you hit the notification so that whenever I post a new video, you get to see it as soon as I do post it. Also remember to share this video and give it a thumbs up if you get to like it, and also comment so that we get to have a conversation in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.